If you're in the cannabis industry, you're already familiar with the variety of factors that can affect your product's potency, effects, flavor, and more. In this video, we're going to break down the details that dispensaries are legally required to include on their product labels, whether that be for edibles, vape carts, or flower. We'll provide you with some labeling and formatting tips along the way, and at the end, we'll have a well-formatted cannabis label that informs buyers of what they need to know and complies with all regulations. Let's take a look. First of all, keep in mind, these regulations can change and evolve as the industry grows. New market demands will always affect these regulations, so stay up to date if you haven't updated your labels in a while. Now let's go over everything that you actually need to include in your cannabis label. First thing you need to include on your label is a strain name. This is the name of the specific plant or product you're selling. For this label, we'll go with Pineapple Express. Then there's the type. There are generally 3 types your product can fall into: sativa, indica, and hybrid. This is a really important distinction for your customers and tells them a lot about the desired effect. After that, you need to address the class, which is the product category. This is where it's named flower, vape, edible, tincture, and so on. Now our labels say Pineapple Express, sativa, premium vape cartridge. You also need to specify the cannabinoid content of your product. This includes the level of THC, which is the main component of potency. THC levels are expressed as a percentage or sometimes milligrams. This is really important for consumer safety. There's also CBD, which is cannabidiol. Your labels need to clearly indicate the CBD content, which can balance and moderate the effects of THC. There are even more minor cannabinoids that affect the user experience, but we'll just cover those for now. Now let's get into terpenes. Terpenes are natural aromatic compounds found in cannabis, and they give the product its flavor, scent, and effect. If you're selling cannabis products, they need to undergo testing at a third-party lab to ensure its potency, contents, and to check for any contaminants. These results, including the batch number and net weight, will be included in the COA, which is a certificate of analysis. By law, all cannabis labels need to include a way for consumers and distributors to access this information. These days, this is usually done with QR codes. We have a free QR code generator on our site, so check the description. There are also a fair number of warnings and legal disclaimers you'll need to include. These vary by state, so we'll go further into state-specific requirements in a different video, but most states at least include these few. Health warnings: this product may impair your ability to drive or operate machinery. Age restrictions: for use by adults 21 years of age and older. Child safety notices: keep out of reach of children and animals. Medical use disclaimers: for medical use only, not for resale. Here are some final tips before your cannabis label is done. Include the universal THC symbol. This is a standard warning icon that can be displayed on the label or packaging. Also consider using tamper-proof or child-resistant seals to ensure the freshness of your product while ensuring your customers that nobody has used it before they have. It seems like a lot to fit on a relatively small product label, but transparency is everything in the cannabis industry, which is highly regulated and complicated. Try following these tips to create your own label. Check us out at OnlineLabels.com, and thanks for watching.